Hello, my name is Carmel Brown, and I'm here at the office of Carmel D. Brown, LCPC, Coaching, Counseling, and Consulting Services. And today is Therapy Thursday. And today I want to talk to you about fear, rejection, and failure. Now, rejection is something that we're all going to experience at some point in life. People are not going to always like you, they're not always going to receive you. They're not going to always respect you or your work or your contributions. However, that has nothing to do with you. Another person's rejection of you is more about them than it is about you. But sometimes when you're feeling rejected, it can make you feel like a failure. And that failure can be quite crippling at times. Now, when you're feeling like a failure, you have a couple of different options. One option is you can decide that you're never going to try that thing again. You're completely done. You can also decide that you're never going to take any risk of any kind and just play it safe from here on out. Or you can get back up and try again until you get it right. And I encourage you to try the latter. Get back up and keep trying. Don't be crippled by rejection, by fear, or by failure. Hey, listen to this. In life, any act in which you're moving forward requires failure. For example, think about a toddler. When they start walking, they don't just get up and start walking. They fall several times. Sometimes they might bump their head. Sometimes they end up crying because they're hurt as a result of the fall. But they keep trying until they're actually a walker and they're no longer falling. And that's what it takes. You have to keep trying. Same thing with riding a bike or roller skating. You don't just get on a bike or put on a pair of roller skates and you're just rolling forward without falling or without getting hurt before you actually learn how to ride a bike or skate really well. So it requires falling, it requires failure, and unfortunately sometimes it requires injury. Okay? Driving a car is no different. You don't just get in the car to drive for the first time and it's perfect. It takes some practice and you have to keep chopping at it. So it doesn't just happen the first time or overnight. So keep trying, take risks. And another thing I want to mention is if you know someone, one of your family members, a friend, a coworker, someone that you care about, if they have experienced failure or they're currently dealing with failure, remember that a word of encouragement during a moment of failure is much more valuable than an hour of praise after success. Okay? So yes, they want you to celebrate with them when they succeed, but they also need your encouragement whenever they're feeling like a failure. So don't forget to be there for them, and don't be afraid to ask for support from those that you love, that care about you. When you need emotional support, when you're feeling like a failure, when you're afraid, ask for help, ask for support. Don't sit with it alone. And hey, I'll see you next week on Therapy Thursday. Have a great Friday.